Hello, welcome back to another video, y'all. It's literally so hot outside. It's almost 100 degrees. It's actually insane. Like, it's actually kind of scary. But got my coconut water, of course. I just wanted to talk about today really quickly and just say that they will never understand. What I'm talking about is they will never understand that they will never find another you, or they might understand that they might not find another you, but they don't know how to handle what they have in front of them. So until they either have their awakening that they need to awaken, you have to remove your energy and you have to protect yourself, because they're not capable of holding space and treating you the way you should be treated and providing the safe space that you provide them. So you have to remove yourself to protect yourself. It literally makes no sense, and I get how it's hard to leave people when you're attached, but if you're the only person bringing peace to a dynamic, a connection, a friendship, a family setting or relationship, that's a problem. Relationships should be mutually beneficial, not in the sense of financial things, but more so in just energy exchanges in general. That could include financial, but what I'm really talking about is just the safeness and comfortability that you provide others, that should be provided to you as well. And if you constantly feel like you're in situations where you're made uncomfortable, or you're not feeling heard, or just like your needs are not being met in general, meanwhile the other person is kind of telling you they need you, they really want to be in your life, they wish they could be around you and all these types of things, but they've been doing things that make your nervous system like not feel good and safe. Just think about that. Just think about that. I know it's super duper hard to come to terms with that, especially when you really like somebody and you really care somebody, but you can do it. You absolutely have the power to change your situation. And another thing that I'm really learning too, that I always known, but it was hard to put it into practice. You quite literally have to align yourself with the things that you want to attract. So as long as you're conscious of that, it's okay to make mistakes and to be in situations, quote unquote bad situations. I think every situation you're in, you can learn from. There's always a lesson somewhere. There's always a learning experience. There's always something that you could have done differently, or just something that is just insightful for you to keep with you down the line. But see, I always forget what I be saying. And I'm gonna elaborate a little further, then I'm gonna wrap up this video. But when I say aligning, I mean kinda just, not kinda, but quite literally taking the obstacles out of your way. So let's say, for example, you're craving a long-term relationship and a stable partner, or just somebody, just a long-term relationship. I'll keep it at that, plain and simple. Let's say you're craving a long-term relationship, but you're on dating apps, talking to multiple people, you're hooking up with people still, you have multiple men or women in your orbit. You're not going to attract what you're trying to attract, because you're not aligning. And in order to align to get there, you have to cut the distractions, cut out the people that, which is probably a lot, given the specific scenario, that you're not really emotionally investing in, or there's no mutual emotional investment. So that's just an example. Clear out the things out your path so you can actually walk on the path you're supposed to be on, because otherwise you're just going to be on this entire loop, this same exact loop, You can't change your life if you don't change something around you. If you don't change something within yourself, you don't change your environment. There's no way to change if you just keep doing the same things every day. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Pretty simple, like quite literally simple. If you want to change, if you have something that's going on in your life that you don't like, if you have a behavior that you're doing that you don't like, but you're consciously aware that you need to change, you literally have to just cut that bad habit out so you can align and just understand that. I know it might be easy to give in and just do things that are unhealthy for you because it might feel good in a moment, but especially if you are somebody who has goals and aspirations and you just have specific ways that you see yourself, you need to align and you need to cut out those distractions. You need to make your path a little more clear so you can attract what you desire in your life and what's actually supposed to be for you. But that's all I got for today. I'm gonna go back to work. It's hot, but it's a nice day. I can't even talk. I'm going to enjoy the summer. I'm gonna enjoy the summer. This is gonna be a good summer. I feel like it. I feel good today. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, so I just want to say, I hope, if you're watching this, I really hope that you can find some light in your day. I hope you can find some joy in the smallest thing possible and just forget about whatever emotional thing that you're going through, or this situation for the time being. But I'll talk to y'all later, and I'll see y'all with another video. Bye now.